Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Monday, November 21st, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Oklahoma City Thunder vs New York Knicks. The Oklahoma City Thunder have inexplicably owned the Knicks over the last few years, winning 7 of the last 8 contests. It is inexplicable because the Knicks have been the much better team in recent years. Even this year, the Thunder lit up the Knicks for 145 points and won easily a week ago. I like this dominance to continue here as the Thunder come home after a successful road trip and they have had 2 full days off to rest. The Knicks are winding up a long road trip of their own and they played on Sunday afternoon in Phoenix, so they may just be ready to head back home. The Knicks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Oklahoma City. Take the Thunder minus 2.5 points to cover the spread. Looking at the offensive output in their last 4 games, including their other matchup this season, these offenses have been incredibly good as New York is scoring 115 points per game, while Oklahoma City is averaging 124.5 points per game. According to dunks and threes, both teams have been playing at an incredible pace, as the Knicks are 9th in the sport with 100.8 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Thunder are 3rd in the NBA with 102.3 possessions per 48 minutes. Go with the over 230 points to hit in this game as well. Chicago Bulls vs Boston Celtics. The Celtics have been on fire in recent weeks. They have won 9 straight games with their latest win coming against the Pelicans on Friday, November 18th. Boston defeated New Orleans on the road by a final score of 117-109. Boston used 27 points from Jaylen Brown to lift the Celtics to victory over the Pelicans. Derek White added 26 points on 6-for-8 shooting from behind the 3-point line. Boston shot 43.5% from behind the 3-point line. They out-rebounded the Pelicans, 2 by a total of 46-37. Boston controlled the game from the beginning as New Orleans' biggest lead was 2 points. The Bulls have been struggling mightily in the last few weeks and discord between the players have begun. Chicago has lost 4 in a row and 6 of their last 7 games. 4 of the 6 losses have been double-digit defeats. In their latest loss, the Bulls fell to Orlando at home on Friday, November 18th. The Magic raced out to a 13-point lead at the end of the first quarter. The Magic kept extending their lead by as much as 19 points before the Bulls started to chip away and have a chance to win the game. The Bulls led by 2 points with 12 seconds left. Nikola Vucevic missed 2 straight free throws which would have iced the game. Instead, Jalen Suggs came down the court and drilled a 3-pointer to win the game. Leading the way for the Bulls was DeMar DeRozan, who finished with 41 points on 16-for-30 shooting. Vucevic ended with 16 rebounds, while Zach LaVine had a forgettable evening. LaVine shot 1-for-14 and had 4 points in the loss. Head coach Billy Donovan benched LaVine in the closing minutes as the Bulls tried to claim the win. LaVine was furious with the decision and complained to the media following the loss. He believed that he had earned enough credit to play through bad games, but Donovan obviously disagreed. 2 different teams are playing 2 different styles of basketball. The Celtics have been incredible as they have ripped through their opponents for 9 straight wins. The Bulls have lost 4 in a row as they cannot get the stops that are necessary to win. Chicago has a defensive rating of 111.8, which ranks 12th in the NBA. They have made the 3rd fewest 3-pointers this season. The Celtics have made the most 3-pointers in the NBA this year. The Celtics are shooting the 3rd highest shooting percentage, too. The Celtics' high-octane offense will be too much for an average defense in the Bulls. Take Boston minus 6 points. This is going to be an ugly slugfest that the Celtics will eventually pull away from and cover the spread. That means shots may be tough to make on Monday night. The under is 27 in the last 27 meetings in Chicago. The under is 3-0-1 in the Celtics' last 4 road games. The under is 5-0 in the Bulls' last 5 home games and 5-1 in their last 6, 2. Take the under 226.5 points on Monday night. Los Angeles Clippers vs Utah Jazz. After putting an end to their 3-game losing streak with a 134-133 home victory over the Phoenix Suns this past Friday, the Utah Jazz, 12-6 at TS, upset the Portland Trail Blazers 118-113 as 4.5-point road underdogs on the second day of a back-to-back set. The Jazz took advantage of Damian Lillard's injury to pull off in the third quarter, and Malik Beasley led the way for Utah with 29 points and 6 triples off the bench. The Los Angeles Clippers, 10-7, 8-9 at TS, will close down a 3-game homestand Monday, searching for their 3rd consecutive victory. After a 96-91 victory to the Detroit Pistons this past Thursday, the Clippers routed the slumping San Antonio Spurs 119-97 last Saturday. Law shot 54.3% from the field and 52.5% from beyond the arc against San Antonio, and Paul George hit 5 of the Clippers' season-high 21 three-pointers. The Clippers went just 8 for 33 from beyond the three-point line in that 8-point loss to the Jazz 3 weeks ago, losing the fourth quarter 26-17. I'm expecting a much better display this time around, especially because the Clippers just dropped 21 triples on the Spurs. Even if Paul George misses Monday's game, the Clippers will have enough firepower to outlast the Jazz, who'll probably miss Mike Conley, 10.2 ppg, 7.98 pg. The Jazz are the most pleasant surprise of the season, but beating the Clippers twice on the road will be a tall order. LA's defense is one of the best in the league, and the Clippers will be keen to get revenge. Utah is 1-5 at TS in its previous 6 road games against the Clippers, who have gone 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Take the Los Angeles Clippers ATS. Lauri Markkanen got another double-double after he posted 23 and 10 over 32 minutes. After colliding into a screen, Mike Conley left with a left knee injury, with 10:22 left in the third quarter, and is listed as doubtful for this tilt against the Clippers. After being projected to finish at the bottom of the Western Conference at the beginning of the season, the Jazz have overachieved in a big way to open the year. It remains to be seen how long they can keep this up, but they keep on winning. Los Angeles used a 40-point first quarter as a jumping spot as they nailed 21 three-pointers in a resounding 119-97 win over the San Antonio Spurs Saturday. Paul George scored 21 points, and Norman Powell added a season-high 26 points off the bench. Reggie Jackson had 20 points as 6 Clippers scored in double figures. Powell hit 5 triples, and Jackson sank all 4 of his 3-point attempts. The Jazz and Clippers sit in the middle of the pack in regards to pace when they clash Monday night. Los Angeles is one of the most efficient clubs in the NBA on the defensive end, ranking 2nd in defensive rating coming into this game. As a result of their slow pace and half-court sets, the Clippers are only averaging 105 points per game. I anticipate this being a classic Los Angeles game where they control the pace and dictate the slow slog they like playing at. Utah is off to a great start offensively, shooting 47% from the field and over 37% from beyond the arc. But this is an elite Clippers defensive unit, and they will put on the clamps for this game. The total number has gone under in 8 of Los Angeles's last 9 games facing Western Conference foes. Take the under 221 points with confidence.